Minister, share with me what's new on the Cayman Islands, and we'll go from there.
Well, thank you very much for the question. It's a pleasure to be here with you. We're always excited to talk about the Cayman Islands themselves. We believe that we have a pristine product, our tourism product, our economy, the people themselves. We're doing extremely well. We've had a good season. We're 20% up in the first quarter over last year, which is exceptional. And we're excited about a new airport that's being built there that will be completed at the end of the year. The last airport that we have grown started off being built for 500,000 throughput. What will be completed at the end of the year has been designed for 2.5 million, and that's one part of the infrastructure. But if you look at what Cayman is actually doing, we've had a 20% increase in our room stock in the last 3 years. So we're moving toward that linkage of air service, arrivals, attractions, benefiting from this growth.
I read about your cruise port project. Mm-hmm. Let's speak more about that.
Well, I think the first thing you have to do is you're asked, does your country support stay-over visitors or cruise? And our answer always is we support both. And we believe that we can balance both in the carrying capacity for our islands. We believe that it'll benefit our economy tremendously to have that balance. So our decision as a government was we're going to become involved in the cruise industry. And to do that, we need a berthing facility. So our move now, and we're close to this, is to build a cruise berthing facility which will actually have 4 berths. And the berths are designed for the larger vessels that are coming out now, the Royal Caribbean Oasis class that goes all the way across the Carnival Mediterranean. They're large ships, so we'll have that available. And I think that we understand that the opportunity for tourism to continue to be the driver for the country is very important to our economy.
I read where there was a quote that the increase in real estate has led to your economic growth. Are you equating that to tourism? Is that part of the whole tourism plan?
Well, I think that's an interesting question. It's when you look at the economic growth of our country, we have 2 pillars that we stand on. One is finance and one is tourism. With our tourism growth, the opportunity pushes into building and the growth in our rooms themselves. So obviously, for that to increase by 20%, there's a construction boom, so to speak, in Cayman right now. And we expect the next 3 years to see another 20% increase in hotel rooms. So the construction industry continues to be very strong. But then if you look at another very important factor, our daily room rate is one of the highest in the region. So that answers your question about the growth of the economy and the growth of property values and the growth to the people themselves. And I want to put this in now because we view it that our job as a government is to create an environment for success, and that success has to include the Caymanian people. So it's making sure they have the proper skill sets through education, our new hospitality school that's open, making sure the scholarship program is strong enough to get them the skill sets that they need for both tourism and the financial industry. And we're very excited about all the opportunities that we have available to us.
What percentage of your GDP is based on tourism?
It depends how you measure it, and I hate to say it like that, but you can, between 20 and 30%. Finance is around 55%.
Oh, so finance is the dominant?
At this point it is. But we believe we have more growth potential in our tourism industry than we do in the financial market right now.
Okay, as a visitor, if I came to Cayman, what should I expect?
What should you spend, or what should you expect? Spend as much as you can.
What should I expect in terms of what the island has to offer, whether it be entertainment, whether it be your food?
What you'll find is a destination that has a real character to it. And the Caymanian people are welcoming. The Caymanian people want to meet you. The Caymanian people want to share their culture with you. The Caymanian people were used to traveling a lot because generations past, they all went to sea to make a living. So they're worldly people who are endearing to visitors. You can expect a world-class vacation. You can expect a best-in-class airlift into the country. You can expect a brand new airport when you arrive, whether it's Grand Cayman or Cayman Brac, which also has an international airport. You can expect top-of-the-line transportation through tours and taxis. You can expect 5, 4, and 3-star hotels. What you have been told to expect will actually be delivered to you. And I think that's the important point, that you meet the expectation, which drives repeat guest business. And we're 55, 56% repeats. So that speaks volumes to the job that's being done.